Boy DZ, man, you already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Hey, man. DZ definitely appreciate y'all, man. Facts, right? But Luce Cannon was trying to use Wack for the fame and the attention, right? And we gotta be honest, that shit backfired. Facts. And it backfired so hard that it landed him in a federal indictment that he hasn't come to realize that is serious at this moment. Luce Cannon literally now doesn't realize that you got this indictment, you got warrants for domestic violence, and you got another indictment that's coming from no jumper that's going to sit you down for a long period of time. See, Luce Cannon thought that he was doing something slick by trying to, get next to Wack after he already went at him, right? Literally thought he was trying to do something slick. But Wack had it already planned that we gonna line you up to get my op. Because in all actuality, you really my op. So I'm gonna use my op to get my op, and this goofy ain't even gonna know it. Luce Cannon thought the way that he's trying to talk to the people, that he was that intelligent to deal with the mass manipulator like Wack. He thought that he had the intelligence now to go at Wack 1 minute and then act like it's all good. And Wack said it was planned when they did whatever they did when Luce was going at him, and he was going at him hard on the internet. It was planned, right? To make it look good to Big U. You hear me? But now we look at it, how the tables turn. It didn't look that good to Big U. It was a plan the whole time to get Big U, right? See, I gotta say this though, right? Wack be thinking ahead of the curve, right? And with people like Luce Cannon, he's able to manipulate jokers like that because his plan is, dog eat dog. This what kind of world we live in now. Dog eat dog. And Luce Cannon thought that this is my guy. This is my, unk or whatever he wanted to call Wack. But Wack was looking at the bigger picture. I got to take this nigga down before he do something to me. I can see though, Wack had a great deal of fear of Big U, right? Because he understood how long his reach was. And he been around Big U and seen Big U get busy. Despite that, Wack want to say, oh man, I don't look at Big U the way y'all look at Big U. He was sleeping on my couch, and yeah, I used to help him. I had to pay his mortgage. Despite all that shit, right? He understood that Big U had you touched for real. Or he'd even put in that work. So by Wack understanding that, right? it was a great deal of fear there of Big U from Wack. But he ain't gonna show it because, you know, he don't want the people to look at him as if he's soft, right? He don't want the people to look at him if he's not this big gangster Pyru, when we all know that shit is a facade, right? Because if you was this big Pyru, right, the big gangster, why you only associate yourself with the Crips? Why you only want to be connected with the Crips? We don't see the Pyrus running with Wack at all because he don't want to line them up. He only wants to line the Crips up. He done definitely tarnished his image. And, you know, as we continue to keep delivering to the people, there's no recovery on this image. Ain't no getting back from what you did, right? We can call this shit out and we can break it down. Wack is working. This is a fact. And, you know, he running around the internet still trying to deflect, acting as if he's not working. When we all know, nigga, we heard the audio. We heard the audio, nigga. You line Luce Cannon all the way up. And Luce Cannon thought he was doing something slick. The nigga thought he was doing something slick literally by getting next to Wack for the fame and attention. All it did was make Wack's dream come true, if we being real. That shit made Wack's dream come true. I know Big U is trying to get at me, right? I know Big U wants smoke, but I can't deal with this smoke. So I gotta put the people on it. And the whole entire time, right? Wack's main objective was to make everybody look at Big U as a rat. This is what he did daily. Yo, man, this nigga's a rat. He got all these theories why he's a rat, and this is that, and he's getting paid from this, and he's working. But you don't think everybody's looking at you as a rat when you always in the middle of some controversy, some beef, but you don't go to jail? You say you never get questions, but your name is throughout paperwork, hidden and revealed. So we gotta call a spade, man. Wack is working, but he's always trying to project that somebody else is working. I never seen a person always trying to project that somebody else is working when you always in the middle of some beef and some drama and some violence. How you always gonna project that somebody else is working, but you the one that we see keep sliding through the cracks? Wack the type of dude that the people pick up, drop him off around the corner, right? After they get the information, and he'll say, man, I got booked, man. I bailed out. Then turn around and say, yo, that case got dropped. Well, we seen them pick you up, nigga. You ain't get a court date? Nah, they dropped it ASAP. One of them dudes that'll sit there and lie and tell you a story to try to make you believe something, knowing you seen the nigga got picked up. They found the shit on him. They found the shit on him, but he'll tell you, man, I ain't had nothing. Well, I thought I seen him pull something out your pocket. Man, I ain't had nothing. So my eyes is playing tricks on me. And you like, I seen the shit. Nah, I ain't had nothing. That wasn't shit. This the type of person that Wack is, right? Literally now. Wack is literally that type of person. And then will act like, yo, I ain't do nothing. That wasn't me. No, they ain't had nothing on me. And they didn't even question me. You seen Wack get in the back of the car. They take you. But then the niggas say, they ain't question me. So you mean to tell me, nigga, they took you, put you in the back of the car and didn't ask you no questions? Wack can sit there and tell you, nah, they ain't asked me no questions at all. Why would they ask me questions? They just picked me up and gave me a ride. Like, a nigga don't got common sense though. This is how Wack does. Literally acts like nobody has any common sense but him. And you'll literally see something from the Joker, right? His game. Luce Cannon fell for the bullshit, man. He thought he was being slick. He thought, listen, I guarantee you in his mind, he was saying F Wack from the door. The same way that he went on that live and said F Wack and 600. He was saying that the whole time. And what happened with Luce, right? He thought that he was at a point, right? That he didn't need Wack. Like literally, Luce Cannon thought that he was at a point where he didn't need Wack at all. Not understanding, nigga, you were being used to get lined up and to line up Big U. This was the whole goal. It wasn't no other motive here. And Wack said himself, man, you only going to deal with somebody because there's a motive. So if we ask Wack what was the motive of dealing with Luce Cannon, he'll have a lie to say to us, right? But we see Luce Cannon didn't bring you really no value, but the only value he brought you was to get at Big U. If we being real, Luce Cannon ain't bring Wack no value because he said, I don't need him. We was the exposers without him. But you had him at the hip saying, everything I did, I wanted the light to shine on him as well. For what? Why would you want the light to shine on Luce Cannon when you already got the light? So if we be real, you wanted the light to shine on Luce Cannon so that you can line him up. Luce Cannon went out as a straight crash dummy. And let Wack tell the shit, right? He'll say, the niggas with me is crashing. Wack don't want nobody around him unless they're crashing. Facts. If they not crashing, that nigga don't want you around. What is you gonna do for him? If we being real, what is you gonna do for him if you are not crashing? Luce Cannon thought he was smarter than Wack. Wack had this shit mapped out from day one. Facts. Wack had this shit mapped out from day one. I'ma take Big U's flunky and turn him against Big U. Now, we gotta say though, what did Luce Cannon get out of going at Big U but an indictment? Let's be real. You was instructed by Wack 100 to go at Big U hard body. What did he get out of it? Only thing he got was an indictment, right? That's it. The nigga went hard, talked about Big U daily like a dog, went on podcasts, implicated him in crimes, right? You got nothing out of it but an indictment. And we only got the right to think as Wack put you up to everything you was doing. Yo, we gonna go on here and talk about Big U. Yeah, let it be known. It's in the indictment showing everybody that he was encouraging him to say why Big U was going to give back 40 so he can keep 20 for himself. Now let's be real now. And you know what Wack said? Ain't that right? And Luce gonna say, yeah, that's right. So the benefit to Wack using Luce was the line Big U all the way up. The benefit of Luce dealing with Wack was to get fame and line his own self up. If we being real, the nigga lined his own self up. And Wack set him on major platforms, right? And patted him on the back. Yo, come on, man. Yeah, go ahead and say it, man. Get it out, man. Yeah, get it out. Get it all out. And Luce got on all the platforms and just said it. Whatever needed to be said, this nigga said everything. He ain't hold nothing back. And he still, to this day, doesn't recognize what he did. This how goofy the nigga is. He still, till this day, doesn't recognize what he did, man. Facts. And I'm like, I know he dumb. I gotta be real, right? I can't even sugarcoat it. I know he dumb. But Wack knew he was even dumber. You hear me? Wack been around the nigga firsthand. I guarantee you, soon as Wack met this nigga in person, after all that bullshit with him trying to go at Wack, and he flipped it and turned him on Big U, Wack said, oh my God, I got a real live dummy. Facts. I got a real live dummy and I got a do boy. This nigga gonna do whatever I say. I see why Big U had him at the front of the line. Cause this nigga gonna jump. I don't care if the nigga in the bed with his girl. He gonna jump out the bed and run when I say run. Wack clearly took advantage of it, right? Clearly. Say, hey, yo, I got one. I guarantee you Wack got on the phone with them people and said, this gonna be easy. Let me work this one. Y'all ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm gonna work this one because this nigga easy. He gonna do whatever I say. And I made sure that I gained his trust, right? This is facts now. Looking at Wack, how he operates, he told them people, I made sure I gained all Luce Cannon's trust. So y'all don't have to worry about nothing, right? Whatever information we need, we gonna get it. And I sure, yo, that when that shit happened at No Jumper, Wack did get some backlash about that. Them people said something to him about that. Like, come on, man. You know you in too deep now. You don't need to go that far. And I guarantee you Wack tried to spin it to them saying, hey, man, I stopped him. The same shit he said to me. Yo, I stopped him from getting shot. I told him don't do it. I didn't want him to go that far. It wasn't supposed to go that far. But he's a loose cannon. You hear me? I'm sure Wack told them people that, right? Because the nigga's a mass manipulator. Running game. And Luce Cannon thought he was pulling something over on Wack. Thinking like, I'm going to get the fame. I'm going to get it popping. And I ain't going to need this nigga no more. Fine shorty. You hear me? That's how he was thinking. I'ma get the fame and I ain't gonna need this nigga no more. Facts. And you know what happened? Wack seen that the nigga was getting a little distance and he started to get cocky, right? He had to send the bat signal out on him. All right, y'all can come get this nigga now. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I got all I can get out of him. We got all the information. I got the phone call y'all needed with Dale. It's locked. You hear me? It's nothing else we can do with this nigga, right? Y'all can move in. Wack knew they was moving in way before they moved in, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, right? Them people probably told Wack to go ahead and tell the world. Go ahead and tell them because we want to see how Big U start moving, right? Go ahead and tell the people we gonna go ahead and we gonna make our move so that they can see how niggas was moving, right? See if this nigga Big U try to flee the country. Because if you listen to Wack, right? Wack gonna say the only way that Big U was going to be able to get out of this situation was through him. What the fuck did Wack mean by that? The only way that Big U is going to be able to get out of this situation is through you? Come on, man. That shit right there don't even make sense. The only way is through you? So you got that much of a connection that you able to get him out of an indictment like this? He gotta cooperate, huh, Wack? You saying this nigga cooperating the whole time because you cooperating, right? We don't know what a nigga gonna do now that he in there facing that elbow, right? We don't know. But you saying at that time, Wack, the only way he gonna be able to get out of this is through you. It's letting us know. Like a lot of shit, right? That Wack 100 says lets you know what type of person he is. A lot of shit. He says this shit to you in your face on the net of his character. When he's trying to explain certain things, he has to add certain things in there, right? That he referenced to, right? But he speaks so damn fast about it that he always tells on his damn self. So when you go back and revisit the shit he's saying and break it down, you like, the nigga saying it to you. It's right there in front of you. Are you going to believe him? Or are you going to think he didn't say that way? He didn't mean it that way. Nah, nigga. Because the situations that he's dealing with, the way he's saying it, he has no choice but to say it that way. And it's always making it look like it's fishy. Like, come on, Wack. This shit sound unrealistic, dog. What you mean? You mean it really went like that? Like, seriously? The nigga try to explain this shit, right? And, you know, he want to tell us about everybody else telling. He know the details why Brick Baby ain't named in the indictment that came out with the 43 counts. He know the details, right? But if you ask him about what he said about that phone call with Dale, Luce, and him on the phone, he gonna spin that shit. I mean, I ain't mean it like that. Nah, it wasn't like that. But the nigga told you personally now that he was working with the authorities. For a nigga to tell you that he's working with the FBI and you still get on the phone with him, man, that shit there, he can't take that back. You hear me? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. You can't take it back. You said you got on the phone literally with a nigga you knew was setting somebody up, and you mean to tell me that you didn't know he was lining Luce Cannon up? That shit don't even add up. Appreciate the donation, Tana. Appreciate the donation. Facts. You can't make me believe, right, that you didn't know this nigga was lining Luce Cannon up. And you know for a fact that this phone call was dirty, grimy. You know that this phone call was dirty, grimy. And in the indictment, it says that they got plenty of recorded phone calls. So that phone call right there is going to come out. But I'm going to tell y'all something, right? See, Wack 100 told us about that phone call because he knows it's going to come out in the discovery. He always try to get ahead of the curve with his working with the authority shit, right? He knows that that phone call is going to come out now, right? And when the phone call comes out in the discovery, he's going to say, I told everybody already that I remember that phone call and Dale's line was hot. Think about it now. But he's going to forget that Dale told him that he was lining Big U up. He's going to totally forget that part. He's not going to say, yo, I remember before I got him on the phone that he said Big U, he was lining Big U up. You hear me? And that's a fact. I guarantee you that. Because anybody that's supposed to be this big Paru, right, gangster, is not going to affiliate with the person that they know that tells you that they're currently actively working with the feds to line somebody up. And we got to be like real serious about that. Facts. Why would a real live gangster, this nigga that say on Paru 600 times a day, why would he be affiliated with a nigga that's telling him, yo, man, I'm working with the feds, man. Fuck that nigga. What? That shit there, it don't go like that, man. And that's a fact. It do not go like that. When you hear, if you in the street now, this nigga say, I'll get something done to your mom. I'll come to your house and do something to you. I'll run up on you. You can pull up on me. All that shit, right? When you that type of nigga, if somebody tells you that they're cooperating with the FBI and they mention it to you, the first thing you gonna do is cut them the fuck off. You gonna go mum. I ain't saying one word around this nigga again. Wack 100 lined up a three-way with Luce Cannon. Literally. Wack 100 lined up a three-way. Told the nigga, yo, I'm gonna get y'all on the phone. And I'm gonna record it. So now listen to this now. Hold up. Wack 100 openly admitted that he has a recorded phone call with someone that is working with the FBI, right? Against his so-called right-hand man, Luce Cannon, that he wanted to shine the light on. Why wouldn't the FBI, knowing they listen to all this shit, want to come get his phone for that? Can we fucking be real? Why wouldn't they want to come get his phone for that right there? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. Can we make some sense out of that? Why wouldn't they want to come get your phone so that they can have the real, live, original audio? Huh? Because ain't that what Adam 22 said they wanted, right? They wanted the real, live, original email of the cease and desist letter, right? Now, Wack 100 is telling the entire world that I got the audio of the call and it was wide open. Straight up now. The nigga says, I got the call and it was wide open. Now, the feds don't want to come get that phone from you so that they can get that recording right off your phone, or did you already send the motherfucker to them? Let's be real. Did you already send it to them? You forwarded it to them via email. Here, I'm going to send it to you right now. They documented that shit. Boop, bop, bing. We got Luce Cannon. And out your mouth, exactly, Wack 100, you say Luce Cannon is fucked. You say this now. You say it. Luce Cannon is fucked. So you already know the nigga's cooked. But his girl don't understand that yet. You already know Luce Cannon is cooked. But his girl don't know he cooked. Right? She think the nigga ready to come home if they don't pick him up in 30 days. Damn. But his name is big as day. Front page of the 43 count indictment. And you know personally, Wack, that he's fucked. That shit there, it let me know, man. Facts. It let me know what I need to know, man. You can't take that back. See, Wack talk too much, right? You want to be in everybody's business about who's working. These people coming to you for details about criminal cases like you really been to the feds before. Like you really have been to the feds before. Come on, man. We got to be real, man. You done revealed yourself totally, Wack, to get Big U. You said, fuck it. I'ma just be real, Wack. You said, fuck it. I gotta get Big U. I don't care if I reveal myself or not on this one. Who gonna do something? You know, you might as well say the same thing 600 said, if we being real. If I was the police, who gonna do something? Niggas ain't done nothing to you yet, Wack. Right? Because niggas don't want to go to jail. So you might as well reveal it. You got a bigger protection blanket on you now. Fuck it. Or is that gonna fuck up your credibility with the job you gotta do? You can't get next to certain motherfuckers now. Right? These new up and coming youngins, you can't get next to them. And I want to say this, right? So I gotta say this. Wack 100 said he messes with the young bulls and the up and coming people because he doesn't know what they're gonna turn out to be. It ain't that, nigga. It's because you can influence them and be able to get into the new inner circles to find out information. Now let's be real. Wack 100 is on Clubhouse rocking with the new up and coming people, right? So that he can get new information on new situations. Because It's shit going on all across the world, if we being real, right? And a lot of these new up and coming people be involved in circles of shit that's going on. So if Wack embraces them and he starts to hear that they involved in certain situations and they might got a clique that's doing something and it might be heavy, what you think Wack gonna do? Keep him around to get the information. So by him saying that he don't know what somebody's gonna wake up and blow up the B, so he deals with everybody at the lower level that way, it lets you know what his whole motive is. And if you pay attention, who the fuck coming up around him then went to the moon? Let's be real. Who coming up around Wack then went to the moon, man? Everybody runs into a brick wall, man. Everybody. You already know, dealing with Wack, there is a brick wall on the way. And if you don't understand it, right, he'll show you. Facts. SBGB TV. It's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
James calling from North Carolina.
What's going on, my guy?
When I hear and watch y'all talk about Wack, bruh, do you know who Whitey Bulger is?
Okay.
Whitey Bulger is this old mobster from Boston. And his story is what I think about when I think of Wack. He had an FBI handler that he helped take down everybody else. And the FBI was willing to look the other way as long as he was giving them information and helping him take down other people in the city. This ain't the first time something like this didn't happen. This is, when I listen to everybody talk about Wack and what's going on with Wack, the only name that comes to my mind, bruh, is Whitey Bulger. You can look it up. It's called, this documentary.
Did you subscribe to the channel?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to the channel.
Okay, I appreciate it. All right, go ahead. Tell me what you're talking about.
It's called, his name is Whitey Bulger, right? And then you can look it up in the Winter Hill Gang. That's a documentary on it. Okay. And it's also a movie called Black Mass. That's about him. And what he basically did was he was an FBI informant and he was a mobster. And he took down everybody else in the city, and the FBI was willing to look away and turn a blind eye until he got in trouble in another jurisdiction, and that's when it all came from. He's from Boston. Okay. Look it up, Whitey Bulger.
And I appreciate you calling in with that.
All right.
Hey, listen, that sound about right, though. That sound about right. You hear me? And I was saying that Wack is in tune with a special agent team, right? But I said that also, that when he puts himself in a situation that another crew of agents have to pick up, this shit not gonna hold no weight. We gonna see how this no jumper situation turn out. SBGB TV. It's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
This kid from Baltimore. I was listening to Luce and Gigi, I think that's his wife, today, and she told him like he in an indictment. I clearly know that they don't have a lawyer, because
now that's not said, Gigi. That one is
I'm sorry.
His
What's
girlfriend. Her name is Sharice.
Okay, Sharice. So she was telling him that he in the indictment, his all his voice is going down, like he just like listening, and I'm guessing they listening to you too, because it's like now he really said, you know, this young lady said, oh, because if they don't come and get you, they gonna free you, and they ain't got no choice to free you. I said, they must think they doing it with the state. This is fair. Ain't nobody freeing him if they don't come and get him in 30 days. I said, Jesus Christ. Clearly they don't have a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because the lawyer will tell him these things.
Yeah.
I'm like, clearly they don't know the law, and it's just like they clueless.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, if they don't come and get you, they gonna free you. The feds gonna free them in 30 days if they don't come and get them and take them to the other jail.
Don't even sound right.
I said, y'all need, but he's starting to realize. He like, so I'm in an indictment. She like, yeah, your name in the indictment. So he like, who else? She said, is you listening? I'm saying your name. He like, well, who else? She like, it doesn't matter who else. I'm telling you in the indictment. Oh, but no, it's just that what he said on the podcast. That's what they get going off of, because what he said on the podcast.
Yeah, they got it confused.
No, because it's only what I'm saying on the podcast.
Yeah, they got it confused. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to run through that call in a minute, right? But yeah.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah, I got it. We're going to run through it in a minute. I was going to talk about it in a minute.
I was like, I can't wait till he come on, because I can't wait to call it. I was waiting for you. I'm like, I can't wait.
I appreciate you calling in. We're going to run through that in a minute.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah. Shit done got real, you know. And yeah, we're going to run through that call in a minute. You know, we're going to definitely talk about that call, man, because Luce Cannon tried it. He thought he was manipulating Wack 100. He thought he was running game on Wack. That shit got reversed on him. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
This is H calling from East Oakland. What's up, Daisy?
What's going on, my guy?
Chilling, man. I called last week. Hey, something that you mentioned yesterday that I've been thinking about. I don't think Luce Cannon can read. Not to make light of that situation, but you've been through a federal case before. You've been indicted. You know, when you get that piece of paper, it says the United States versus XYZ with the stamp, with the seal on it. That's enough to get your act together when you see that. I don't care who you are.
He don't understand that.
No joke when you see that letter, because it's the United States of America versus you. They have endless money and endless time. So it's not a joke. It's not a game. What's happening? Everybody get it together and pay attention to what's going on, because it's a teachable moment on every level. You can learn from all of this, from everybody. And it's unfortunate that people have to sacrifice their life, and people's life is being sacrificed by others. But it's still a teachable moment for people with critical thought. You provide critical thought to things, and it's impressive. It's impressive to watch you do what you do and keep going. All right, don't stop.
I appreciate it.
And one more,
brother.
this the last thing though, Dizzy. When you started this, I've been watching you since you started this particular genre, or you've been on Wack ass. I've been watching you since you've been doing it. And at first, people will call in, you get some naysayers in the comments, and you still get them. I read it, I see it, but you'll get some naysayers that was calling in too. But you see how the tide's turning though, Dizzy? It's turning though. Yeah, it's turning. It's changing. Yep, because they thought they was going to get away with this, being like, right, but it's coming out. And look, I know you don't look at other people's paintings, but it's a guy named young Jefe. He's from Southern California. He's from LA. He's been through a federal RICO. Half his neighborhood was indicted. Not half of it, but a bunch of people from over 20 people from his neighborhood was indicted. He's been through this. He's speaking on it too, and he has he's something good to offer people too. So I don't want to come to your page and just promote other people, but he's doing the same thing that you're doing. And you should check him out too if you get a chance. Check dude out, young and Jefe. All right, Daisy, keep doing your thing, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Shit gonna be real though. I'm telling you that now. It's definitely gonna be real, man. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. Facts. Shit getting real. And I know, right, when Luce Cannon get that discovery and see that phone call, or his lawyer lets him know about that specific phone call, shit gonna hit different. And he gonna say, Wack was on there? Think about it now. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, this Sharon.
What's going on?
What's going on? I emailed you some shit earlier, but anyway, it's piggybacking off of what old boy said earlier when he called in how they overlook certain shit that Wack do. And remember I mentioned that shit the other day?
Yeah.
So the shit I sent you through email explain all the shit. That nigga is trained to do what the fuck he do. He have an agent that he check into, knowing Wack probably every 2 weeks, but it's every 30 to 60 days that they must check in. He got to do the shit that he doing, like, to make it look good. Everything that the last what was that, 2 callers ago? Yeah. He right on the money. Right on the money. But before he said that, I was hoping you read the shit that I sent you in the email, because it explained everything Wack do, what a 137 is.
I appreciate you sending it to me too.
That shit is from the government website. So I really I was hoping you got to it before you even came on live today.
Yeah, I was doing a little bit of stuff today, and then I did the little live earlier, but I might have to read through it, and I'm gonna bring it back up on my later live.
Yeah, for sure, because it wouldn't let me text it to you, so I had to email the shit to you. But I'm like, man, this is like, this gonna explain everything to everybody. Nobody should be confused after this.
And I appreciate you sending it to
me. So motherfuckers keep saying, oh, why he ain't getting in trouble? He not gonna get in trouble. What the fuck? He not. I mean, but it's for somebody that read and understand shit to know this kind of shit. That's why I gave you the actual paperwork on what the fuck he is. Because I don't think motherfuckers understand what Wack is.
I got you. And I'm sure the people over here, they definitely understand it, because I've been delivering this shit. So the people that been here for a while, I think they understand a little bit of what he is.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you get to that, because the last couple of days and shit I've been seeing you, I see you put it on blast, so I know we on the same page with it. But that shit I sent you gonna explain everything to you. It's no questions asked.
All right, I appreciate you. Stay locked in.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna review that, and we might bring that up on the next live, man. Facts. You hear me? Y'all know how we doing it, man. I'm definitely letting the people know, and I delivered. You know what I'm saying? We know what we seeing. Wack can't hide it from us. You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling people day in and day out. I break this shit down. And I show you, just how I'm telling you about that call. Ain't no way that call that we heard that Wack didn't know that nigga was an informant. You understand what I'm saying? That he was setting that call up. Because he knew he was an informant. Dude told him, I'm working for the feds. But for Wack to be so comfortable and willing to get on the phone with a nigga that he knows is working with the feds, it lets you know he with him too. This is why he embraces all the people that ride it. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he said, that's my boy. Come on, man. Straight up. Wack is letting you know, because I think, it's at the point now that he knows it's about to come all the way out, right? Because we delivering this message. So I know it's at the point now that it's literally about to come all the way out. So he ain't gonna have no choice but to stand on what he is. Master Splinter. Facts. No cap, you hear me? And we gonna continue to let the people know what it is, man. Straight up. Facts. Non-stop. I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. Luce tried to play the game with Wack, though. And he didn't understand it was a losing game from the door. Had no idea that he was fighting a losing battle. Nigga thought he was slicker than a can of oil. Wack said I got this dummy. Nigga, I'ma befriend you, get you to do everything I need you to do, and you gonna line yourself up. And he thought that by him doing it this way, right, nobody was gonna detect it. Nobody was gonna see it because I let Luce incriminate himself the whole time. But Wack was so eager about doing what he was doing and wanted to get Big U out the way, he had assistance with it. Yo, come on, Luce, say it. Yeah. Luce was gonna say all that shit regardless because Wack put him on that stage to say it. But he wanted to make sure that Luce Cannon identified key points on these podcasts so it ain't no taking back what you said, right? So, yeah, we gonna play this joint too, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We gonna play this shit. We gonna go over this together. You know, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. We gonna go over this one together, y'all. Facts. Straight facts. All the people that rock with me, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We gonna go over this one together, y'all. Straight up. Let me see. Yeah, let's go over this one together, man. Straight retard. Straight retard.
Did you eat yet?
No, not yet.
What are you having today?
Listen to this shit.
Pizza.
Pizza? They have pizza in jail?
No, the guy ordered it for me.
You got pizza ordering in jail. That's crazy. Okay, well, are you sitting down?
Yeah, I'm sitting down right now. What's going on?
Well,
I gotta say this, right? They on the jail phone admitting that the correctional officers bought Luce Cannon street food, right? So either they did this intentionally because he gave them some valuable information today, or they're going to reprimand that correctional officer because he brought an inmate outside food. And it's only going either way. Straight up. They're going to address that if that wasn't a cooperation pizza. Straight up. They not letting that go. You think that the feds listening to the call of somebody that they just indicted not going to say something to a CO that's bringing outside food into the jail if that wasn't a cooperation pizza? Come on, man. Boy, they dumb, boy. And I'm going to break this shit down until they understand it. They are dumb, man.
the indictment came back in for Big U. And you're definitely on it. I guess they're trying to charge you for something that's included in his indictment. And it shows that he has 43 counts on this indictment.
Yeah, okay. But who's indicted with it?
You, nigga. Did you not hear what I said?
I'm talking about, but what's the other name?
Honey, did the 43 counts just go over your head?
I mean, for 43 counts, that's on him. You get what I'm saying? So they have one thing on me based on a podcast. But
this nigga said they have one thing on me based on a podcast. No, nigga. They got your ass on a recorded phone call with Wack 100 admitting to criminal activities. Whatever you talked about, and if you listening, Sharice, If you listening, you better ask that nigga, do you remember October 14th and 15th, 2 days worth of conversations? What did you say to that nigga Dale? Tell him that. This is what you say to him, Sharice, if you listening, right? October 14th and 15th of 2024, you was on a phone call with Dale and Wack 100. Everything you said is what helped get your ass indicted. Straight up. Facts. Everything. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up, man? It's your man Derek calling from DMV, DC area.
What's going on, my guy?
Ain't not cool, man. I stumbled across your page, bro. Like you definitely on the sun, man. This whole situation, bro. Luce. He's still naive to the whole situation of what's going on, bro. And like the thing about it, coming from the streets, he should have understood that if your right hand, big homie, whoever it is, bro, is having you move like this with other people, why you so different from the people that you extort or the people that you know what I mean, you muscling or, you see what I'm saying? So, and shorty, I don't know what she, like, I know this is real, bro, but it's like, the way they move and how they operate, it's like, these niggas can't be that dumb, bro. You on a federal phone or a jail phone, bro. Incriminating yourself, dog. Like, this ain't gonna be used in the court case.
Yeah, and that's
you know, it's weird, bro. It's weird. Like, I lost so much respect coming back. I got family from Cali, man. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the Cali men that I got, you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of respect for them. But this whole generation, this era now, bro, this coming from old head niggas who taught niggas the game. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas are just moving crazy, bro. But like I said, man, like I got, even yesterday I heard your story, bro. Like, I'm waiting for to drop that book. I'm gonna check it out. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'm locked in. You know what I mean? Definitely keep doing what you're doing, though. And Wack is definitely up next, bro, because he gets too comfortable. Because that's what the feds do, bro. They let you be a plant for them, and let you work for them, and then the moment they don't need you no more, you want to play. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up next. I'm going to lock out, though, man, as you get back to the show. I'm tuning in, though.
I appreciate it, brother.
No question.
I hear what you're saying, but do you understand, my love, with a Rico, you could be caught up with whatever he got going on. I don't know if I honestly don't know if all of his charges would be based off on everyone that's involved. I have no idea how this works, but I definitely, I'm waiting for the lawyer to call me back. He's trying to find a way to get a copy of the indictment. As of right now, it's sealed because they have to first arraign Big U, and they pushed back his court date to April 8th now. Before, they were saying it was on the 31st, but now it's pushed back to April 8th. So they're not really trying to let anybody see the indictment until until his court date, basically. So I don't even know what they're, really charging it for or not. If it's from the original complaint, from the original warrant for the arrest.
What is fishy to me, right? Why the fuck you not saying when Luce Cannon preliminary hearing is, right? Why not? Why we don't know when Luce Cannon's preliminary hearing? Why is she saying that shit, right? If he didn't say anything. We know Luce Cannon is in there and he getting pizza in though, right? We know that. We know that he's saying Big U should have never sent a cease and desist letter if he didn't do nothing, right? When is Luce Cannon's court date? Huh? Because Big U got a court date April 3rd for a preliminary hearing, and the arraignment is April 8th. So we gonna see though.
I have no idea, baby. But let me see. You said you wanted to know the names?
Yeah.
Also charged in today's indictment are Sylvester Robinson, aka Vay, Mark Martin, aka Bear Claw, Tremaine Williams, aka Luce Cannon, Armani Alfe, aka Mani, Frederick Blayton, Tiffany Hines. Those are the only people indicted. Everyone else is off of it.
Yeah, that means people spoke up and said something and got off of it. But yeah, it's real goofy because I mean, but we have the day in court, so I'm not even worried about that. I'm just more, I don't want to hear that news right now, but I guess you got to tell me straight.
I gotta tell you straight, honey, because you gotta know what's going on. You know, I know you're not out here, so it's important for you to know. You know, and I just can't believe they put you on this indictment, you know?
She said, I just can't believe they put you on this indictment. They said Luce Cannon was the nigga that went into the dispensary with the firearm and robbed the joint. What do you mean? What are you thinking about? They said he was the one. The witness pointed him out. The witness got him on the phone. And I'm sure that the witness got him on the phone and made him admit to that robbery. You hear me? I can guarantee you that. Made him admit to the robbery and stroked his ego about it. Like, yeah, man, y'all did y'all thing. You know, we got it all straight. We worked on it. And y'all know I worked out them payments. And Luce Cannon, so slow, don't understand what it is for somebody to line him up like that with the feds.
So I just got to see what they got, you know, what they talking about. Because if they basing it off of just something that you said on the podcast, that's nothing. We can totally, you know, get this thrown out. It's just, you just gotta weather the storm. You know, you gotta weather the storm.
They ain't throwing shit out.
So much BS. It's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's like, what can I do? I'm here, and I'm still waiting. So they pushed his court date to April 8th. And it was supposed to be. Who told you it was supposed to be March 31st anyway?
It was originally, that's what it was said. It was in the system like that, you know?
Did they say it, or did somebody just say it on the internet?
You know what? Truth be told, I don't know. At this point, so many things have been said to where I can't even remember where the original source came from. So, you know, don't quote me on that. That could have been, you know, something spread on the internet like they do with everything else.
Yeah, because that was quite weird. They talking about on Nipsey death day.
Mm-hmm.
Pros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so that kind of sucks because I feel like that's probably the reason why they're dragging their feet to transfer you. Because there's no rush for them right now to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you may be there for the entire 3 weeks to 30 days that they give the amount allotted time for them to transfer you. But look on the bright side. If they don't transfer you and 30 days pass, they have to automatically release you.
She doesn't understand that the FBI have a 98% conviction rate. They don't fuck up the paperwork like that. This is what they do. She said, look on the bright side. Hey, listen, baby girl, ain't no fucking bright side here. I gotta be real. There is no bright side. That phone call that Wack 100 lined the fuck up with Dale, Luce, and Wack on the line. What do you think? So, she must ain't get the memo yet. Ain't no fucking bright side to this.
Yeah, but you have to literally tell the lawyer as soon as the indictment come out, he need to just eat that case because.
I know, I got it.
Yeah, I know you do.
Trust me. That man must already be fed up with me the amount of times I don't call him. Okay? I must have called him about 5, 6, 7 times a day, every day. All right?
Yeah, but make sure you stay on him because you paid all that money. He got to do his job.
Listen, right now he's my best friend. The amount of money I gave him, shoot.
I know.
Huh. I feel like these lawyers be tricking. I be tricking on lawyers at this point. The heck? Shoot.
Crazy.
50 bands ain't cheap just to let off. And mind you, that is nothing. That's just to get the paperwork started.
I know.
She might as well never even got a lawyer. Straight up. You should have went and signed his ass up for a public defender. What is the lawyer gonna do when he's telling on himself? There's nothing the lawyer can do for him. The public defender can do the same thing. It's a waste of money. That
we gonna beat this. I don't know what, but we separating everything from this. They know that I'm not included in this. They just want to just hold me, but at the end of the day, it's like I had a warrant anyway, so let them eat up this time too.
Oh, you talking about the warrant that you had? So you're just basically trying to do time served right now?
Basically.
Well, you know, honey, I love that you're thinking so positive. You're finding the positives out of this negative situation.
time served. Nigga, you still got the no jumper indictment about to come. Time served where? I understand, right, that nobody's talking about the beating outside of no jumper. So everybody wants to magically forget about it. And I'm wondering, since she told him about this 43 count indictment, did she read the part inside the complaint where they expressed the no jumper situation and Wack 100 encouraging him to talk about it and why Big U took the money and what happened? Oh, man.
Because you did have that list. Yeah, the positive is you serving that time for that warrant. Shoot. You needed to do it anyways because you had that over your head. You know what I'm saying? But I know you was waiting because I was pregnant. We had the baby. You wanted to be in his life and not miss the moments, you know, the steps and the baby steps. And now him saying, Mama, Dada, I know you didn't want to miss that. So I'm just praying to God, you know, we get this thing.
God ain't going to answer. Straight up. God is going to ignore you. You pray all you want. God is not answering. I'm going to tell you, he sent the message through me. God is not going to answer. You're not going to be able to see the baby's first steps. You're not going to be able to see the baby say, Dada. You're not going to be able to see the baby do anything at the beginning. And God told me to tell you this. Straight up. This is a message through me from God. It's not going to happen. Get your damn head out your ass.
Taken care of because I really don't want you to miss these moments, you know?
We not. By God will, we ain't gonna miss a moment. But at the end of the day, it's like.
Now everybody talking about God. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that? Now everybody is talking about God. This nigga said, I'm the devil. He said they know I'm the devil. Now you locked up. They done took your freedom. What'd I tell you? I said this yesterday. Now everybody want to turn to God and God, please help me and God willing. And let's be realistic. You want God to answer now after you beat, rob, pistol whip, and strip Marciano outside of there knocked him unconscious, robbed Jay Reed, pistol whipped Jay Reed, and you bragged about it, but now you want to turn to God because they took your freedom. It don't work like that.
I don't want you to lie and just, give it straight
Mm-hmm.
in the head.
Yeah, well, I'm giving it to you straight, all right. Straight up and down. They dropped a whole lot of people off the case, which is kind of suspect. If they're not included, but they arrested all them people, they were looking for people to talk, for sure.
No, that's what they're doing. They're looking for people to roll over.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, baby, we just gonna stay strong, keep doing what we gotta do, and giving our day-to-day stories.
Mm-hmm.
Hear from us first, not hear from the source, and not the YouTubers just making their own narrative.
Yeah, of course,
Well, everybody that got common sense, we don't need to hear from you, Luce Cannon. Straight up. Everybody that has common sense does not need to hear from the source. The FBI is loving what you're doing, if we being real. But the people out here, we don't need to hear the shit, because we know you going to fuck to jail. We know that you going to be in there for a long ass time. And you not getting out no time soon. I don't even care if you do testify. They not letting you the fuck out, nigga. You got other cases, nigga, that you done already told enough information that they can use what you said. Straight up.
I'm glad I was able to tell you. I thought somebody would have told you up in there, because the way you got it, you be getting things, all kinds of things up in there. Like, how the heck you got pizza? I just want to know. It ain't, and I'm sure it's not no like lunch type pizza from school.
No, I had Burger King for lunch and McDonald's for breakfast.
What?
Yeah.
The nigga said I had Burger King for lunch and McDonald's for breakfast. Oh, he telling. Straight up. Oh, yeah. He telling. No, sir. He done told everything, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. The nigga said I had Burger King and McDonald's for breakfast. Burger King for lunch, McDonald's for breakfast, and pizza. Nigga. Oh, hell no. That nigga told everything, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Facts.
Let me find out you living like Pablo Escobar up in that bitch.
You living like Pablo Escobar? Oh, they think it's a game. They think it's a game. She do not understand how much she making sure y'all playing with the feds, man. Y'all playing with the feds, man. Two goofies.
That's crazy, honey.
No, but definitely it's like, gotta keep my head up.
Well, yeah, definitely. You got to keep your head up. I'm glad you're eating. Maybe now mentally I can eat better, because I be thinking like you're not eating right. And so like I haven't really been eating right because I be worried about you.
We definitely in line with each other, but
No, I'm not in line with you, because your ass over there eating all kind of fast food and this, that, and the third.
what you eating? Rabbit food?
Yes, I'm eating rabbit food, okay? I don't know why you be calling healthy food rabbit food. It's good for you.
Man, I'm about to, I ain't what to say. Hey, put it in my cell, yeah. No, when I get out, my pizza here. Hey, I need some ice. I can't get my cup of ice.
I know you're not asking them to get you a cup of ice.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you got maid service up in there?
Baby, your ass tripping.
No, I'm serious. What kind of thing is this?
Nah, yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to not think this is some sort of vacation, okay?
Yo, this is the worst thing ever. This nigga gonna cry. This nigga gonna cry. This nigga is going to cry. Them people are going to make sure they make an example out of this nigga. Straight dummy.
Nah, heck no, baby. You know I'm gonna say, heck out of you.
Okay, I hear you.
All right, good look. All right. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
So that's the latest of the greatest, you know.
It got me freaking kind of serious, but it's like I can't do nothing. I'm stuck in here.
Yeah, I know.
Why Brick is not on there? That's kind of crazy.
I don't know. It's very,
How about his wife?
maybe they just tried something. I don't know. I haven't called his wife yet because, I wanted to talk to you first to see, your thoughts on this and whatnot. But imagine, like, if they all were arrested on this indictment charge or this RICO charge, excuse me, why are their names excluded or, what's what? I'm happy for Brick and his family because, that's one victory, but it still does raise a question like, wait a second, why?
She said it's one victory. What's the victory? Man, they just have no fucking idea, man. And I'm like super, super convinced. They don't have no idea. What victory? Man, this shit just happened 10 days ago. Nigga, ain't no victory, nigga. This shit just begun.
What's that about?
Yeah, I need you to find out. I'm gonna call you back probably in the next hour or so.
Okay.
Probably do a video visit with you.
All right.
I love you, but
I love you too.
Today is stay strong. All right.
I will, baby. Your son got his eyes checked out today, and he passed with flying colors.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gave him these cute little baby eyeglasses. I'm gonna send you a picture in the app so you can see him.
I know you ain't used to pumping gas and stuff. Go grab it. Pumping gas, but start getting the cars washed, baby. 'Cause I know you ain't doing none of that.
No, I'm not. That's what I have you for. I don't wash cars and pump gas.
No, baby, just take it or call somebody to come there and detail the cars. Right?
What the jail is this? It's like, you want me to do all these things too? No. You better call one of your friends to come and help me do this.
You better call one of your friends to help me do this. What you think gonna happen? Appreciate the super chat. JR Gets Bridge. You said he definitely in protective custody. Shit real.
Yeah, you know they will.
Mm. Okay.
So I'll call and make sure that they come and do it for you.
All right. Thank you,
Did
baby.
you put gas or did you need gas?
I didn't get any gas. I don't know where the car is at. I barely went anywhere though, so it's probably good, but I'm sure soon enough it will need it.
All right, well, I'm going to lock it up, so I'll call you in an hour or so just in case. But
Crazy. You hear me? SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name. Where you calling in from?
This time I calling in from LA, your number one fan.
What's happening, Tana?
How you doing? I'm your number one fan,
And
BB.
I
I'm at
appreciate
work.
you so much.
For sure, I'm at work and keep up the great work. I'm not in the chat, but I am listening, okay? You're doing a great job roasting his motherfucking ass.
Non-stop.
And her. Okay. All right, DZ. Keep up the great work, okay?
Yes.
Cali love. LA, Cali love in this mother. Okay? All right, bye.
Yo. Y'all heard that shit. Damn. This shit is crazy, man. The brother think it's a game, man. The brother think it's a game. They are literally gonna nail Luce Cannon to the cross, man. He better go ahead and get in that Bible now. You hear me? Just get started. Don't wait until you find out Wack 100 lines you up. Just go ahead and start now, man. Because you ain't going nowhere, man. You might as well go ahead, get in the chapel. You know, get in the choir. Whatever you need to do to get right with God. Because it's over. It's over. You done canned yourself. And all she doing is using the nigga for content, man. That shit ill. She using this nigga for straight content, man. He can't even see. Yo. That shit is ill. That shit is ill. Using the nigga for straight content. He has no idea. He thinks, I'ma just stay strong. It ain't kick all the way in yet. Nah, it ain't kick in yet. It ain't kick in yet. Nah, it couldn't have kicked in yet. Cause the nigga's sitting there acting like this shit just gonna go away. Nigga. This nigga got pizza coming in. Burger King, McDonald's. And the nigga called me and told me McDonald's was fake food, right? But that nigga fucking McDonald's up right now. It's good to eat right now. Yo, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. Straight up, man. Crazy. Shit real, man. I already see what it is, man. I see what it is. Luce done fucked up. Luce done fucked all the way up, man. She on survival mode. Facts. She on survival mode. She like, man, I'm gonna make this content until they cut these phone calls off. So I'm gonna make sure I go in until they stop the calls. Because this shit gonna come to a cease. Straight up. Straight up. I guarantee you. And I'm thinking like when Suge Knight was doing that shit on that one main podcast that I guess he was really benefiting from, they cut that shit short. Now he doing it around with other people, but he's not doing it on that main podcast. So trying to run a channel on the same channel that they got evidence against you off of is crazy. That shit is ill. This nigga's trying to run the content on the same channel that they got the content off of that they using against him. He's calling the other channel that got the content that they gonna use against him. And we gotta be real, man. Adam says they only came for the cease and desist letter, right? They didn't ask nothing about Luce Cannon. That right there don't set too solid with me. You hear me? Luce Cannon said this shit on your podcast, right? About Big U, and they ain't asked you nothing, or your lawyer asked you anything about Luce Cannon. Nah, I can't go for that one, man. Facts. I can't go for that one, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for me, man. You hear me? Hit that like button. and share this video. I can't go for that, man. Facts. And we see this shit now. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button though, man. Hold up. Let me see something here. Yo. That shit ill. That shit ill, man. They gonna give Luce Cannon so much time, boy. That shit gonna be wicked. That shit gonna be wicked. Facts. Appreciate the super chat. Same cook, new look. Same crook, new look. She on clout 9. Shaking my head. Salute to the program. Get your paper. Appreciate the super chat, man. That shit is ill. Cause ain't no way she can think what she doing is benefiting him. And he just got there. Ain't no way she can literally think what she doing. That shit, she looking at benefiting her, man. Let me keep the content rolling. Let me see, hold up. Let me see. Alright, let me see here. Alright, I'm gonna check this joint out here. She want me to check this 137 out. Let me check this 137 stuff out. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hello, this beautiful being. I'm just calling, bro. Keep doing what you do, man. We all out here. We gotta bring this family in. I see we doing that. Everybody out there, the family, the SBGB TV family, and what he's standing for, we in here. Sorry, do your thing, big dog. Love you, man. Sorry, it's weird because I'm looking at you on my TV and it's like, I'm just being real. But either way, man, I do this. I fucks with it. Do this shit. Cali is going down. It's going down. They trying to turn it into a motherfucking where they put chips in our brain. Love you guys, man. Pay attention. Stay on everything. Right here, DZ. DZ been giving this for a long time, man. A long time. So just pay attention, like, subscribe. Love you, man. I'm out of here.
If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. Shit's crazy. Let me see. Responsibility for development, operations of informants. Alright, hold on, y'all. We're gonna put this up here. Alright. Alright, so this shit here, she want me to read this out. We're gonna check over this. Alright. Responsibility for the development and operations of informants. 137. Alright. We're gonna go through this real quick. Let's see what this say. We're gonna go through this. Let's see what this say. SBGB it's a live call-in show. State your name and
Hello?
where you calling in from.
Shit, man, it's Dub.
What's going on, my guy?
Shit, man, shit, this is about wrapped up, man. When you gonna start going in on Big Head Gotti, man? You know they digged off wrong.
Oh yeah, we ain't ready for Gotti yet. You know, you
Okay, I'm waiting on you.
You just gotta stay tuned in, my guy. We'll let you know when we get to the next thing.
Hell yeah, I got you, bro. I'm tuning in all day, every day.
All right. We're gonna read this here. Responsibility for the development of operations informants. Let's see what we got here. The SAC of each field office is personally responsible for the establishment of informants coverage concerning criminal activity of interest to the FBI within his or her territory. Particular emphasis is to be placed on the priority investigative matters of the office. Informants are an integral part of the office overall. Criminal informant and cooperative witnesses intelligence base. The SAC must ensure that his or her agent make every effort to develop quality informants and the agent receive the training and guidance necessary to enable them to perform their duties in an effective and efficient manner. The development and operation of informants must be closely supervised because of the significant contributions which they make to the FBI investigations and because of the difficulties inherent in their operation. Accordingly, the SAC should ensure that informant files are reviewed every 60 days by a supervisory special agent. Each supervisory special agent is personally responsible for the establishment of informant coverage concerning criminal matters under his or her supervision. Each supervisor must ensure that the agent under his or her supervision makes every effort to develop quality informants and that their agent receive the training and guidance necessary to enable them to perform their duties in an effective and efficient manner. Supervisors will review the informant files of those individuals being developed or operated by agents under their supervision at least every 60 days. The fact that such a review was conducted must be documented in the informant's file on an FD 675 and indexed on the FD 237. The purpose of this review is to ensure that the informant is being operated in accordance with FBI and Attorney General guidelines, and that adequate coverage is established for the investigation matters under his or her supervision. And in fulfilling this responsibility, it is strongly suggested that the supervisor periodically meet with the informants being operated by agents under his or her supervision. When a supervisor is either the case agent or alternate agent for an informant, the responsibility for administrative oversight, including the 60-day informant file review. So it says, manual investigation operations and guidelines. Let's see what we got here. Authorization for informants to participate in criminal activity and to initially review of informants' payment belongs to the SASC. Each special agent involved in criminal investigative activities at least 50% of his or her time and not otherwise mitigated is personally responsible for the development and operations of productive informants to address criminal matters within his or her investigative responsibilities. The SAC of each field office has the prerogative to task agents not working criminal matters at least 50% of their time with the development of options of their productive informants or liaison contacts. Agents are responsible for ensuring that their informants are operated in a manner which is there consistent with FBI and Attorney General guidelines. The Criminal Informant Program Manager is personally responsible for ensuring the program is operated in an effective and efficient manner, consistent with the FBI and Attorney General guidelines. The Criminal Informant Program Coordinator is personally responsible for ensuring that the SAC and Criminal Informant Program Manager are made aware of all significant issues and developments which impact the Criminal Informant Program. Definition of a 137. An informant is a person or entity who furnishes information to the FBI on a confidential basis. The FBI will not disclose the identity of an informant except as provided in 137.4.2. Categories of informants. Informants must be classified according to one of the following categories: organized crime, those providing information concerning investigations falling within the organized crime program, classification 137A. Top echelon, those providing information concerning, they blocked that one out. Criminal C, those providing information concerning investigations into matters of general criminal nature. Domestic terrorism, those providing information concerning investigations into persons or groups involving into terrorist activities within the United States, such as bombings and other criminal terrorist activities on which the FBI has an open approved case. White collar crimes, those providing information concerning violations falling within the white collar program. Drugs, providing information concerning investigations falling with the drug program. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
My name is El. I call up them from New Jersey, but I'm calling from Minnesota.
What's going on, my guy?
Nah, I just walked in the house from work and shit, and I seen you live. I always turn, I always catch it whenever I can. But I just want to say one thing real quick. 2 minutes style. The nigga Luce Cannon. My thing with him is he said he had this love for Nipsey Hussle, but you so-called got a phone call from Big U that he told you Nipsey just died, but you said you called Nipsey right after that, and Nipsey picked up the phone. But why you didn't tell Nipsey what Big U just told you? So he a snake too, and he gonna say I didn't think about it. Well, that was the reason why you called. I mean, you pick up the phone and call Nipsey right after that. So that should be the first thing you should have told bro. If you got love for bro. So that means you a snake too. You should be. You know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, so you a snake too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, one love, man. I just want to get it out the way.
I appreciate it, my brother.
All right.
All right. Manual of Investigative Operations and Guidelines. Confidential sources, those providing information to the FBI as confidential and regular basis as a result of legitimate employment or routine access to record, and not as to result in association with persons in investigation's interest to the FBI. The information provided by confidential sources must be relevant to authorized FBI investigations. The operations of the confidential source must be consistent with FBI and Attorney General guidelines. A confidential source may be paid reasonable amounts for service and expenses. Yeah, this is Wack 100. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You hear me? I definitely agree with that, man. Development of informants. And we ain't gonna run through all this, but we're gonna run through this a little bit of this last part right here. You hear me? Development of informants. The following factors must be taken into consideration in determining an individual's suitability to be an informant. Whether the person appears to be in a position to provide information concerning violations of the law, which are within the scope of the authorized FBI investigative activities. Whether the individual is willing to volunteer, furnish information to the FBI. Whether the individual appears to be directed by others to obtain information from the FBI. Whether there is anything in the individual's background which would make him or her unfit for use as an informant. Whether the nature or the matter under investigation and the importance of the information being furnished to the FBI outweighs the seriousness of any past or contemporaneous criminal activities of which the informant may be suspected. Whether the motive of the informant is in volunteering to assist the FBI appears to be reasonable and proper. Whether the information which the informant can provide can be obtained in a more timely manner. Let me see how far this go. Yeah, we're going to read the rest of this one, and this is it. Whether the informant is sufficiently reliable and trustworthy, and whether there is an adequate means by which to verify his or her truthfulness. Whether the individual appears to be willing to conform to FBI and Attorney General guidelines regarding his or her operations. Whether the FBI will be able to adequately monitor and control the activities of the informant. Whether his or her use as an investigative technique will intrude upon privileged communications or inhibit the lawful associations of individuals or the expression of ideas. Whether the use of the informant could compromise an investigate or subsequent prosecution which may require the government to move for a dismissal of the case. We all know Wack 100 is 137. You know, we all know, man. Wack 100 is 137. That is him. Everything he shows us lets us know that that's him. You know, and you know I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video. You know I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. But yeah, shit done got real. Luce Cannon doesn't understand that he was lined up and everything is documented. So he doesn't have a shot at all. Wack made sure that everything lined all the way up. That was his mission, to get all the ducks in a row, right? And now that Luce Cannon is locked up, he hasn't seen all the stuff that we're seeing, right? You know when you in jail and you first go in there, you don't get to see everything that everybody else is seeing. So now that we seeing it, and you know the internet go crazy, so everything comes out when it's like paperwork on the internet before it hit the jail. But one thing I can say about in the jails is everybody in the jail knew that this shit happened, right? And I'm sure people in the jail told Luce Cannon that Wack 100 lined him up. But from me listening to Luce Cannon, he's trying to not believe it. Because we all know when you hear on the street that somebody is snitching, the jails hear it just as fast. Facts. There's people in the jail that hear things about people snitching, things that happen before people on the street do. Because people are calling home from jail every second. Straight up. So once one person in the jail hears something that's serious, it goes through the jail fast. Straight up. Soon as one person hear it, they not going nowhere. They ain't got nothing to do. So all they doing is spreading the word through the jail. Yo, such and such ratted. Such and such got hit. Such and such this. Such and such got locked up. That's all they doing is talking. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up? This is Rob from Jersey.
What's going on, my guy?
I just want to give you a shout out, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. And you know what's crazy about all this shit? That I don't know how people didn't know Wack was working with them. When 6ix9ine first came home, when you come home, you're not supposed to fuck with no gang member or nothing like that. And this guy was going up and down with him. That everybody in the whole world what he was up to. But people want to play dumb, and for a little couple of dollars, niggas to sell their soul. So now you can't cry to God because he ain't going to help you. He's going to look at you like you stupid. But anyway, my guy, keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? And I don't feel sorry for none of them guys. They decided to do what they decided to do, B. You're a grown man. If you want to play dumb, you know what I'm saying? It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun.
Facts.
All right, my guy, keep doing your thing.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yo, now that caller there made a valid point. He made a valid point. Now, we have to be real now. That caller there made a valid point. When you come home from jail and you're on federal probation, you ain't supposed to be tied in and hanging out with no gang members. Straight up. Now that there was something that was spot on. He touched on that one good. And 6ix9ine came right home and went straight to Wack 100. Wack 100 said, that's my friend. 6ix9ine is my friend. So we have no other choice but to look at that as 6ix9ine was instructed to go do business with Wack 100. Wack 100 is on the internet daily, inciting violence. Straight up. He can't deny it. I'll do something to your mom. $1,500 to get you knocked off. Right? On Paru. And 6ix9ine was able to be around you with no problem. Yeah, that was a good one right there. That was a good one. And we got to look at it for what it is now. Straight up. Yeah. 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 We didn't see him around no other gang members, right? The only one we seen him around was Wack 100. Facts. Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You know I appreciate y'all. That one there is facts. Yeah. That was a good catch. That was a good catch there. Everything about Wack is a red flag. Everything, right? Everything about Wack 100 is a red flag. Facts. Everything you see, all the shit that he's into, it's a red flag. But he don't never get in trouble. He don't never get questioned. And if you ask him, has he ever been questioned, he gets upset. Why are you getting so upset when all we see you do is criminal shit? Why are you getting so upset when all we see you do is criminal shit? Straight up, man. That was a good one. Something to think about, right? Yeah. Troy Ave got out of jail. Wack 100 embraced him ASAP, right? On probation. Niggas say on Paru all the time. Every agency in the entire country knows who Wack 100 is. Straight up. Because he's on the internet, always in the middle of something. If you are a police officer, you know who Wack 100 is. If you're an agent, FBI, you know who Wack 100 is, man. Yeah. That boy in too deep. That boy in too deep. Crazy. Damn. And I appreciate y'all, man. Rocking with your boy, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button for me, man. The line is open, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. You know, we're going to stick around for a little while longer. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. 137 Wack. We got to start calling his ass Wack 137. Yeah. We got to go ahead and change his name up to Wack 137, man. That's him. Yeah. I think it's about time. I think it's about time to change the nigga name to the Wack 137. Luce Cannon really think that this shit gonna be alright. Nah, this one here ain't gonna be alright, my nigga. You gotta stand on this one. Yeah. This nigga called himself the Exposers, right? Y'all exposing everybody else's paperwork, right? And this nigga working. You hear me? This nigga exposing everybody else's paperwork. But this shit's crazy. SBGB TV, live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
This sure, I'm over here rolling. Y'all late. I been calling the nigga Wack 137. I got put out the chat last night for the shit.
Yeah, you know the chat don't play now though, Sharon. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but they slow as fuck. Like I'm trying to put them on. They ain't on.
Nah, you the chat. That's my crew now. That's my crew. You know they riding with me. They riding with me.
I ain't got no motherfucking rich, but nigga, it is what it is. Nigga,
listen,
I'm talking. Nigga,
you gotta put some more work in, baby girl. We need you in the building. We don't give out the wrench and just cause you show up.
Hey, I didn't ask for a rat. Nigga, I send you this shit privately. I don't need a rat. I like watching this shit.
But if you get the wrench, that's cause you put that work in, that time, and you know that I've been doing this shit for a minute now, right?
I done looked at your shit, but I just came across you recently. You know, I've been sending you nothing but gas. So
and I appreciate when you send me stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I sent it to you, because I know you gonna break this shit down like it needs to be broke down.
Most definitely. You know, and I appreciate it. You know, when it's the right information, We gonna take to it. I'm gonna take this call right here. I want you to stay locked in.
All right, for sure.
SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, what's up, man? This is T from the 559.
What's going on, my guy?
How you doing, my brother?
Everything
I had
top.
a couple of questions. I wanted to ask.
You might gotta take me off speaker because you sound muffled.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Hang on. Just.
Huh? You alright?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, I hear you now.
Okay, hey, I had a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Number one, I was wondering, Wack 100 is from Peru, right?
That
Or that's what he say. How come nobody from Peru has got at him yet?
Man, because they probably all know he working.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering why a set like that ain't got at him.
They already said they called him for the DP and he never show up.
Okay. Another one, Luce Cannon. You know when Luce Cannon's girl is on the phone with him?
Yeah.
Is that her putting it out publicly herself?
Yeah.
That's done.
Of course.
That's done. I don't understand why every time you talk to your dude, you put it out. That's supposed to be personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going through some things. You know what I mean? Like you don't want everybody in the world. So I think that's Luce doing that. You know the boy's slow. He ain't rap tight.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? It makes no sense. And you had a caller that called in, and I wanted to comment on what he said. He talked about Wiley Bulger. Have you ever watched that movie?
Nah, I never watched it.
Let me tell you something. It's called Black Mass. And Wiley Bulger was a hell of a gangster. And he made amends with one dude in the FBI. And he brung down all his enemies. And he left his boys out to dry at the end. They didn't catch him. You know where they caught him at?
Where
they caught him right here where I live. Out here on the coast in California.
Oh,
Something
okay.
like 20 years later. You know what I mean? And the concept I think the guy was trying to tell you was he made amends with one dude in the FBI and they let him do whatever he did, run amok. That's whack.
And
they let him run amok and do whatever he did until they done with him.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So you might want to take a look at that. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance, watch the movie, kick back, grab you some popcorn, check it out, and then it'll give you a better concept of, I think, of what the guy was trying to tell you. Because when he said it, I was like, exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking at right now.
All right. I appreciate that. We're going to definitely check that out, my brother. And
all right. I thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you and your family. Have a great weekend, bro.
I appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
You already know, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And share this video, man. Y'all know how we rocking. Facts. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
I just wanted to speak on all this craziness that's going on with Luce Cannon and everybody. You know, the bottom line is that these are real gangsters. The code is you don't say shit about nobody. And to be on all these podcasts and No Jumper, Wack 100, Brad, all them programs, you're out there telling your business. You have no business on there. You're going to get caught. And it's over.
I agree.
You know, they think this is a game. This is no game. You know, these young punks You know, they need to stop.
I agree.
And, you know, I'm just watching the show because, you know, and I was watching that, listening to that phone call with Luce Cannon's girlfriend. You know, she has no clue, and evidently he has no clue, because once you get caught up with the feds, you're through.
Yeah.
You know, and I still, you know, I know my personal opinion. I never liked no Jumper. Never liked Adam. Never. I don't trust him. But that's just me. I don't trust him.
I appreciate you calling in.
All right, you have yourself a blessed weekend.
You too. Stay locked in.
Bye now.
I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. And AJ Cruz, I appreciate the super chat, chipping in on the spread. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah. They definitely don't have a clue. Luce Cannon or his girl. They don't have a clue. They making it worse for themselves. And when they come to realize how bad it is what they doing, you know, it's already too late now. But straight up, yeah, it's already too late, man. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. You hear me? Straight up. He said, DZ got some of everybody calling in. They mess with SBGB. Facts. And you know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You know, RM. You know, I appreciate you, my brother, Kid Kill. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Tana, you know, I appreciate y'all, man. Facts. You know, and we gonna keep grinding. You know, we ain't stopping. Y'all know how we do. You know, we gonna have 3 shows today. Today gonna be a 3-piece. Facts. Coming from the mud. You know what I'm saying? I did one in the car today. Damn near a whole 2 hours. I think I was about 1 hour and 50 minutes. Facts. Going all the way in, man. And we not stopping, man. For real. We want to make sure that people understand what Wack is up to. You know? That shit that he been pulling, we gonna definitely keep it going and get to it, man. Straight up. Yeah. Friday night definitely gonna be the drunk hours. You know, we appreciate everybody that rock with me, man. You know, everybody. You know, I appreciate everybody, man. Everybody that rock with me, y'all know we ain't stopping. We grinding. And yeah, it is Friday, though. Yeah, it is Friday, man. Make sure y'all share this live, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. Hit that like button. You in the chat, man, hit that like button. Facts. Yeah. Hit that like button, man. Yeah, we ain't stopping. Exposing the bozos. Yeah. Exposing the bozos. Definitely special shout out to Kid. You know, RM. You know, y'all been rocking with me for a minute. And y'all come through for me, man. You know, I definitely appreciate y'all. Facts. You know, everybody that's became a member, I appreciate all y'all. Facts. You know, the moderators, they hold it down. They definitely hold it down. I can't front. No cap. You know, even when you know, when they came on just on their own. Like, yo, man, we with you. Let's go. And I appreciate them. You hear me? Hold on. You said my B-Day today, DZ, is going up, fam. Happy birthday, RM. Happy birthday. Facts. Happy birthday to RM 6330. My guy. Happy birthday, man. Facts. Definitely appreciate you. Yeah. You know, y'all came on, though, and y'all been rocking with me hard. And y'all see, you know, we going up. Facts. Y'all see I put that work in. And, you know, even when y'all miss the show, I still put the work in. I know maybe y'all might be asleep or something. It's all good. I appreciate every time y'all come. Facts. You know? I know y'all be like, DZ delivering, though. Straight up. DZ straight delivering. Going in. No cap. Making sure that we get the message across, man. Because when I seen that situation at No Jumper, that right there, I felt some type of way. You hear me? Brooklyn. Appreciate you too, Brooklyn. G from the Bay. Appreciate you, man. Run the table. Appreciate you, man. Straight up. Y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that's became a member, I appreciate all y'all. It's like when I seen that situation at No Jumper first hit the internet, I was like, yo, this was messy. Facts. You know? And people kept saying, ain't nobody gonna get in trouble. Ain't nobody gonna get locked up. I was telling people, man, that shit ain't gonna go unanswered. Hell no. It's too viral. You know, that shit ain't gonna go unanswered. But at the same time, the feds already had an agenda going. You know, that shit happened in December, right? The phone call Wack had recorded with Luce and Dale was in October. So the investigation was already into play. And what I'm going to say though, right? The feds made it known not to make a move on that situation. I guarantee you. You hear me? I'm going to tell y'all right now, from what I'm seeing, right? The feds put a call in and made it be known not to make a move on that situation. We got something else in the making. Don't nobody move on that, right? Straight up. And I bet Wack 100 got the word. Because at first, he was uncomfortable that I was talking about it, right? He called in to explain it. And I'm sure he got the word that they not going to move on that right now. You all right? Right? It's something bigger than that. And we all know that the feds will shut something down from taking place when they got an investigation going on, right? So they let Wack know, man, we got this investigation going on. Don't worry about that right now, right? And I'm literally anxious to see how that indictment is going to come out. I'm anxious to see that one. Yeah. I want to see how that goes and if Wack is able to wiggle his way out of that one. I'm anxious. Yes, I am. No lie. Anxious. Yeah, I'm anxious to see that. Yeah. But I wanted to make sure that, you know, I covered that, man. I covered No Jumper from the start, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause that shit was corny. If we being real. I covered that shit from the start. That No Jumper situation was straight corny, man. It was pointless. It had no reasoning to take place. And these niggas was so excited to talk about it and brag about it to the people until I started debunking all that shit. Now don't nobody talk about it. Nobody. That's the crazy thing. And I done told everybody the indictment is coming, so just trust me that shit is about to come, right? But none of these niggas is talking about it. And I guess when the indictment come down for that, we gonna have some more people that come on board, you know? Because I've been talking about this shit for months. And, you know, Luce and Wack was acting like ain't nothing gonna happen. Because Wack knew it was a bigger investigation going on. So he looking at it like, man, Luce, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Keep incriminating yourself because you alright. I'm telling you to do it. You know? I'm waiting for that phone call though to come from Luce to his girl where they understand that Wack set this whole shit up and lined him up. I'm waiting for that one. That one there, I'm waiting for that. That fuck Wack phone call. We waiting for that. Like he did that fuck Wack live. I'm waiting to hear him say, Wack line me the fuck up. Because I see that shit coming though, if we being real. I literally see it coming. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name.
Man, you on live now. I was trying to hit you, but this is Big B from Boston again. I don't know if you remember me, but...
Yeah, I'm on live, Big B. What's happening? You can go ahead.
I sent you a little something, but listen. No one did impede that transcript when the 60s ran up on Wack.
Okay.
Remember that thing, and he was begging Big U to save him or whatever?
Yeah.
Dog, that was a wiretap. He was wired. How did they get it? I don't know for sure, but how did they get it? Because they never said how they got it.
They said that Big U talked about it on the phone.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, that's what they said. But I'll go back and look at it, Big B. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was just saying, because I was looking at the big homie CC shit, and he was saying that. He was like, yo, that nigga wore a wire, like they ran up on him. Why would Big U wouldn't say that word for word?
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna go back and look at that. But they were saying that Big U was on a phone call, from my understanding. But I will go back and look at it, saying that Big U was on a phone call, repeating, I guess, what he said to Wack. But I'll go back and look at it though, Big B.
Yeah, look at it, and look at big homie CC. I forget the dude's name. Damn.
Yeah.
It was his interview he did in Texas.
I seen it.
Yeah. The nigga called him out like big homie said it. And I
Big
thought about
homie
it
been
because
on
I was
here
like,
before,
where
though.
did they get that clip from?
Big homie been on here before and said it.
No, yeah, I know that, but I was just saying he was talking about that specifically. He was saying how them niggas, the 60s rolled up on him. His wife and his kids was in the car, and he was begging for his life. And they was trying to, and homie said he wore a wire. And I was like, yo, that makes sense, because how did they get it? Word for word?
I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at it, right? And if I catch that part that you telling me the way you saying it, but from the way I read it like they had Big U on a phone call. So I'll go back and take a look at it. And if it's saying how you said it, I'll read it back out.
My man, shout me out on that.
All
like,
right.
for real. And CC too, because CC put it out there. He knew it. And once he said it, I was like,
I know
word.
Big homie CC, though. I know I got Big homie CC number, my brother.
Yeah. Call him and ask him about that. Because he was talking to the nigga, Flex TV or something. I can't remember what it was. But the Texas niggas.
Big B, we ain't shouting everybody channel out on here. This ain't what that for, though, Big B.
Yeah.
You
All
hear
right.
me? I appreciate you.
My man.
SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's happening, DZ? This Q from Florida.
What's going on, my guy?
What's happening, my guy? I've been watching you ever since you started, man. I just want to give you a big shout out. Do your thing. I really just want to say, I think if people really go back and listen to Cannon, he laid out everything. He really laid it all out. See, what I think is, since I like even reading the indictment, you second in charge, been working. So once them he's a gun runner. The guns is what the feds really got entwined with all the 60s and Big U and all that shit, but it was through that gun runner.
Right.
So in Cannon, he has a gun charge. I'm not saying that this is proof or anything like that, but Cannon stepped away from Big U for the same reasons Nipsey stepped away from him. If you go back, it's all entwined to how Big U run his camp, how he run things. You feel me? This is pattern, and we can say whoever snitches, all that stuff. That don't even really matter, man. Like Cannon already know he is over with. You know that from the jump. When he came out and started his channel, like before Wack even got in contact with him, like Wack, all the information Wack was getting was through Cannon and through what's his name, Rose. Rose, he been talking about this shit over a year before even Cannon or Rose, anybody like that came out. Black Sam was one of the first ones that confirmed everything, really, but this shit been going on for a minute. So it's like, to me, Luke already know it's over. He know what time it is. I think he just wanted to just really bring down Big U. He's trying to really bring Big U down, probably get him in that prison cell and handle it like that. That's it, man. That's all I want to say.
I appreciate you calling in, my brother. Thank you, though, my brother.
For sure, bro.
If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And share this video, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? And I'm going to try to go look at what he said, though. I'm going to see if I can find what he said. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can find what he said. I know I read the whole indictment. And from what I seen in the indictment, I seen see here. I'm trying to see something else over here. What is this? SBGB It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from. Your phone messing up, brother.
What's wrong with it, nigga?
Your phone is messing up, brother.
I
don't know, man. Man, have your phone right. Make sure your reception right. Go into the right area. I don't know. Have it right, man. I don't know. Have your phone right. Go in the right area. Let me see. What is this right here? Let me see. Hold up. This is right here. What the fuck is this? Tia Hollis. I see something else here. Let me see. Hold on. What the hell is this? Order proceed. What the hell is this? 426. Order. This some old shit. Hold up. Tia Hollis. Plaintiff Tia Hollis. Defendant. Is this some civil shit? Oh, this is some civil shit. Okay. Big U got some civil shit too. I see that. Come on, man. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. I can't even hear what you're saying, bro. I can't hear you, bro.
Also, I need for you to calm down with this you and all that.
You said what? You said.
You need to speak on the
Man, I can't hear you, dog. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't even hear you. I ain't even gonna put your number out there. I'm gonna just block the number. I don't know. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You sound dumb. I don't know what you're saying. I'm just putting jokers on the block list, man. Yeah, put you on the block list. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what the nigga's saying. I don't understand what he's saying. Straight up. They just calling me just talking stupid. Like, just straight dummies. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, let me see. Somebody is suing Big U. Also, Big U got a civil suit in this joint too. There's a couple defendants on here. Yeah. What's to say the complaint? Further proceed, discovery for magistrate 3/28/24. This was last year. Somebody put a suit in on Big U. Let me see. They filed. Yeah, Big U got a civil suit open as well. Yeah. Let me see what let me see what we can come up with here. What the guy was talking about, man. Yeah. It's 25. Actions. Hold up. Let me go back in this complaint real quick. Alright, let me go back in this complaint where he said, gotta find out what page. And you know what I should do? I should post that page and there that shit with Wack, since Wack wanna post what he wanna post. I think that shit was at the end though. Let me see, man. Yeah, I think that shit was at the end, y'all. I'm trying to comb down, get down to the end of this motherfucker, so that we can talk about it. And I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me, man. Share this video. Let me see.
This is gonna sound odd.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me see, hold up. I'm gonna try to see if I see this shit right here. I know that shit gonna be at the end somewhere. I think I seen that shit at the end. And I read the whole complaint. That was the shit too. I'm trying to see. Hold up. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can see it. Yeah, y'all. Let me see. 22. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back and find out where it's at, man. I'm trying to see if I can see where this shit was at. I don't remember what fucking page it's on. I wonder if it was at the beginning. You know, I read through this whole shit. Literally. Read through this whole shit. But this something I'm gonna have to probably go back another time and find this motherfucker. Luce Cannon think he getting out, boy. That nigga tripping. You know, I appreciate all y'all rock with me, you hear me? Appreciate it. Can't outsmart these motherfuckers. I'll tell you that. Nigga wanna outsmart the motherfuckers. People thinking they can outsmart them. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
I'm calling in from Baltimore City, my nigga.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, nothing, man. I'm here to talk about this nigga Wack 100, man. This nigga's killing me. This old head is killing me, man.
Yes, sir.
This nigga's a... You said what, OG?
I said, what's good? Talk to me.
I want to know how the fuck does Wack 100 have information about the fucking Nipsey Hussle case and everybody else with Big U?
You said he got to say that again.
I said I want to know why. I want to know why Wack 100 knows about everybody's case before everybody else. Not to mention, how does he even know about the intel with the Nipsey Hussle and the P&B Rock case on Big U?
I mean, why you think? Tell me.
You said what, brother?
I said, why you think? You gotta tell me.
Well, I think.
Yeah.
I think if you ask me, dummy, I think Wack 100 working with them people, man. Because not to mention, remember what allegedly somebody put a hit out on Wack 100 and said that they was going to take it. The feds showed up at Wack 100 house and told him, "Hey, buddy, are you all right? You know, we heard someone's trying to take your life, man. Come on, bruh. Who the fuck does that? The fucking feds and give you a fair warning on saying, hey, somebody's trying to kill you, buddy. If you ain't one." And when he was beefing with Jay Prince, they called him.
Nah, that wasn't the feds.
When he was beefing when Wack 100 was beefing with Jay Prince,
that wasn't the feds,
the
bro.
federales
That wasn't the feds,
called
bro.
him.
That wasn't the feds,
and
bro.
said,
That wasn't the feds. That was a fake phone call.
that wasn't the feds?
Yeah, it was a fake call, bro.
That was a fake phone call?
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
fake
my bad.
call.
My bad. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't put much in the jacket if the facts ain't there. So my fault. I take that back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I want to know fuck. How come this nigga Wack 100 knows about everything before everybody else, but he's so called not working with them people?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And I also want to know, how is this nigga Wack 100 putting mustard in this nigga DG jacket in rat?
Hey,
That's
bro.
foul, bro.
I appreciate you calling
Hit a
in,
20
right?
ball to the nose.
Hey, yo, I appreciate you calling in, but your phone messing
Yes,
up,
sir.
bro. You got to lock back in another time. Yeah, your phone messing up, bro. You got to go ahead and, you got to check your phone out, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. I try to give y'all the platform where y'all can call in. Service all messed up. I'm trying to see, I was trying to see where that damn situation was so I can read it, and I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it, not yet. Especially when you're trying to look for something through a damn 100 and something pages. You know, 100 and something pages. I can't find that shit. Let me see. Appreciate the super chat. JR Gets Bread. Use the search to look for keywords in the PDF. Man, I'm trying to see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. don't see no search on this one, man. I'm inside where they put it in the system at. I don't see no damn search. Yeah, I don't see no search. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see no search for this. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. Let me see. I'll find the text went by my house. Yeah. Y'all already know how I am. I'm real particular about what I want to stand behind. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate when people send me stuff, but I'm real particular. You know, I know a lot of times, you know, people, you know, will assume something is said one way, but it be said another way. So I gotta be, you know, the way I am. And y'all see how people was putting it out there that Brick Baby got stabbed and all that. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's one thing my channel ain't gonna be built off that. We ain't doing that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't rushing. I am not rushing to be just saying shit. Yeah. Not at all. Yeah. I am not rushing to be just saying shit. You know? At all. Facts. But I'ma find it though. Yeah, I'ma find it. I might have to find it and come back with it for the next live, honestly. Yeah, I might have to come back with it for the next live. But I'ma find that motherfucker. Facts. Yeah. I don't see it right now. Oh man, I do not see it. And I ran through this whole indictment. The whole complaint. And I did not see it. At all. I ain't see it at all. Let me see. Martin Henley. Yeah, y'all. I ain't see it, man. Okay. Somebody might have found it. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me go there. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Let me see something. Let me make sure. Yeah, and that was I'm trying. I know who it was who sent it to me because I had stored you in there. Cut too close. I appreciate that. Cut too close. All right. So let me see. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. So cut too close. Told me exactly in the area. So let's see here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna read this shit from the beginning. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, so like I said, man, it wasn't Wack wearing a wire, man. This was Big U caught on the phone call, man. And I'm gonna read it though. This is why I don't rush to say what somebody says. You hear me? Straight up. I don't rush to say what people say, you know? Not at all. That's not my swag. Not at all. I listen to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I appreciate everybody that sends me things, and that's facts. But I don't rush to repeat what other people say. That is not my style. When somebody else says something, I like to do my homework and shit like that. I'm not the type of dude, and y'all are going to understand that I am not the type of dude because some other channel says something, you know, or even somebody that, you know, they all right with me say something. I'm not that type of person. You know, I got to look for myself, and I stand on my squad. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see here. This shit here, you know, I want y'all to, you know, it says, there were a number of calls intercepted during the course of the investigation. Now, I want y'all to understand that, right? Now, pay attention. Big B, I'm going to shout you out. You was wrong. You hear me? It was Big U's phone was wiretapped. I want you to listen. Pay attention. You hear me? Straight up. Don't always rush. I understand they might have tapped. They might have been wired with Big Homie CC. We understand that. But in this situation here, it was not Wack wearing a wire. This was Big U's phone being tapped. So it says, There were a number of calls intercepted during the course of the investigation in which Henley bragged about violence, and I believe show the Big U Enterprise continued intentions to intimidate and control members in the community through fear and violence. These include boasts to a victim, but also general recounting of violence, threats, and violent acts that are in line with Big U's enterprise modus operandi. Hold on. In multiple calls, Henley recounted sending someone to Minnesota to collect several $100,000, of which he admits to taking a cut from a current NBA All-Star. This debt is purportedly collected on behalf of someone who Henley refers to as Jew Boy, and trying to intimidate a car shop owner into agreeing that Henley had paid the full amount he owed. Henley had actually paid less than half. Henley recounted that he had obviously paid the entire amount because he had just done a robbery and gave all the proceeds to a car shop owner. He then told Martin to get the owner on the phone, and that Henley would kill the shop owner. On 11/15/2022. Now these are the dates that the calls were recorded. So this was Big U's phone being tapped. You hear me? Big U's phone was tapped. So it says, in talk to a former NFL Pro Bowler, Henley stated that he was going to beat the shit out of Witness 1 for starting shit between Henley and Wack 100. This is a recorded phone call. This is not Wack 100 wearing a wire. Got to pay attention closely. Speaking to someone in jail, Henley said he's always had 2 blowers on him. Speaking to the same person, Henley stated that he was going to charge someone in federal prison $6,000 for a phone. Now these are all phone recorded conversations, and they was recording them back to back, right? Henley stated he would pay people $50 each to beat someone up. Henley recounted paying people to mess up a store that refused to give him a discount. Henley told someone that he then needed to hang OG Crip Cuz, and that he needed to be disciplined thoroughly for a violation of Crippin'. Henley again stated he needed to break Wack 100's jaw. Henley recounted being bigger than the Rolling 60s member, including Nipsey Hussle. Henley stated that if he had an issue with anyone, they would no longer be alive. Henley coached DS on how to portray himself to the media, including telling him to wear glasses, and to claim DS worked for Development Options, even though he did not. Henley told DS he needed to at least break Witness 2's jaw. Henley described tooling up with a firearm even when he goes to Crip neighborhoods. Henley told someone in prison he was buying 6 phones that could be smuggled in and sold for $1,000 apiece. Henley told someone that another person was a rat and done. Henley again described needing to beat the shit out of Wack 100. Henley describes threatening to kill Grape Street Crips. Henley described being the hunter of the Rolling 60s and having paperwork on individuals. Henley told Robinson he was going to break Victim 1's jaw. Henley stated that he was going to break the jaw of a business manager who worked for a former NBA MVP. Henley described the modus operandi of the Big U enterprise, which included robbing individuals but not taking everything from them so that he could continue to work. He robbed, identified other robbery targets, and buy their stolen things back from the Big U enterprise. Henley asked someone to grab a firearm for him that left under the tire of the car. These are all phone calls, recorded conversations. Henley discussed with Blayton an individual who was going to be robbed in a near future. Henley described sending a message to a guy dispensary owner. He fucked with the wrong guy. Henley recounted slapping Jew Boy. These are all the conversations that they got of him talking violence. Robinson told Jew Boy that he owed them money, that they would allow a payment plan, but if he did not pay, they were going to shut his motherfucker down. Henley asked someone to grab Henley's blower, which he had left on the ground in a blue sweatshirt in front of the tire. And let me see. Henley and Robinson described threats and violent acts to Big U Enterprise. Throughout the Big U Enterprise extortion victim member of Big U's Enterprise discussed violence, illegal activities in Victim 1 in order to intimidate Victim 1 and ensure Victim 1 kept paying extortion fees to Big U Enterprise. Example include Robinson told Victim 1 that it's necessary to have a firearm when hanging with Henley. Let me see here. Yeah, that was phone calls. Let me see, hold up. I'm trying to see if I see something else. Hold on. Let me see. Hold up, I'm trying to see if I see anything else. I thought it was something else. Let me see. Hold up. I thought it was something else. Let me see. Often abbreviates to MO. Refers to the characteristics, method, of pattern, operation, especially in criminal context, indicating a distinct way of committing crimes. Okay. Alright, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah. I was trying. Yeah, I see that one. But there was another one in here where they broke it down a little more. I don't know if I didn't go back further enough. Let me see. Alright, here we go. Alright. Yeah, so this was a phone call. This here. This was a phone call that was on 7/9/2022. Alright. Henley recounted to Victim 1 an incident. So this was not Wack 100 wearing a wire. This was a phone call that Big U made to Victim 1. So it says the incident in which Henley and the Rolling 60s gang members chased down Wack 100, attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 niggas with us, with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie in all black tied down. She like boom. She jumped in the car, paid for the UI, and then took off. Boom, this nigga screaming. My wife draws. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all that. He got his blower out, but he's fucked up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. He like, die here. Man, don't do this. my wife, my kids in the car, draws. Don't do this. He's screaming. Yeah. So that was a phone call that Big U had. You know, that was a straight phone call. SBGB TV, what's happening?
Hey, DZ, this Tana from LA. I know I called back, but I just wanted to call what I think the guy is trying to say to you is, so when Big U caught him slipping at the Novo, that was his show where the game and that night when they were performing.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is, okay, you see how they're saying, like, he was like, no, draws, don't do this. Eugene Henley. You know how the police say, if they come up on the scene and somebody is shot and it's like a dying declaration, they believe, it seems like he had a wire on, because look, he called him by all of his names, his first and last name. He called him by his hood name, his first name. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's why they believe he had a wire on.
Okay, but the only thing but the thing is though, this says the wiretap days. You know
correct.
Yeah,
correct. Correct. But no, I'm saying, like, say for example, if he was to if he had got shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm saying is, just think about it. Why is he calling him by all of his names? First and last name, draws, you know what I mean? So I think that's what because out here, like, so in the gang, like being in a gang, right? Okay, yeah, his name Eugene Hentley. They call him draws. He just saying all of his names. So you know what I mean?
I'm with you, but this is what I'm saying though, right? But if you look at what this is saying, right? This is it's letting you know that it's a phone call that Big U made to victim 1, and he's explaining to victim 1 everything that was said.
Right.
And so he's like, it's like me telling you a story, right? And I got in a situation with somebody, and then I'm telling you everything they said back to me, and I'm saying, yo, they said my real name, they said my nickname, they said this, and it's just explaining it out.
Right. No, I know that they because of course his phone was tapped. I was just saying, like, I think that's why Big CC is saying he wore a wire. That's the only reason why I was saying it. I just was trying to call and, just say, think about that.
Yeah. I'm with you, but how I do. I break it down. I never go with what nobody say. I gotta go with, what I see. And what I see right here, it says plain as day is Henley recounted, and it has the date 7/9. So that means they have a wiretap conversation from this day of him calling somebody on the phone, victim 1, the guy that he was extorting. And, he's explaining to the guy that he was extorting about what happened between him and Wack 100.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right. I know you're getting straight to the point. I was just calling, just saying, maybe think about it.
Yeah, I'm with
okay. Okay. All right,
DZ.
Of course, and I appreciate you too. Okay. All right. Bye.
I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. Facts. You hear me? And, I just wanted to clear that one up. You hear what I'm saying? I just wanted to clear that one up, man. Make sure we was all on the same page with that one. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, man, I'm going to take me a little break, y'all. You hear me? And we going to come back at 12:30. 12:30, 12:45. But I say 12:30. Y'all know I'm going to put the notification up 30 minutes early. But I say 12:30. Might be 12:45. And we going all the way in. You hear me? Non-stop. Y'all know I'm going hard, man. I'm going hard in the paint. I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Facts. Yeah. Facts. Let me see here. Facts. You said, all right, that's real salute. Miss Mary. You know Miss Mary, she be in the building. I appreciate all y'all though, man. We gonna come back about 12:30, 12:45. You know, I gotta recharge a little bit. Facts. Make sure y'all locked in. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You hear me? Share this live. It's your boy DZ, man. You already know. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.